So today is the 7-week update on the meat chickens. They are getting rather large. Last week I talked about how I was going to butcher in 2 different phases, some of them at the 8-week marker, some at the 9-week marker. I've got some that I think will be big enough to butcher at the 8-week marker, and then there are several that will not be quite as big as I'd like them to be. As far as their feed, these last several days their feed consumption has changed drastically. So this is a 25-pound feeder. Right now the feed level, it's hard to tell, but it is down to about right there. That is about 20 pounds of feed. I filled this up around 7:30 this morning, so it has not even been but about 10.5 hours, and they consumed 20 pounds of feed in just over 10 hours. So their feed consumption is pretty massive right now. 5 gallons of water. I'm filling their water up about twice a day right now, so they are consuming, my best guess would be about 7 to 8 gallons of water within a 24-hour time frame. So it is getting very, very serious with the food and the water as far as their intake. So 1 week to butcher date on the first half and 2 weeks to butcher date on the second half of the meat chickens. This is what a 7-week-old jumbo broiler looks like. We have a few that are having a hard time standing at this point, like this one right here. This is typical for the way meat chickens kind of start to look when they get really, really big. The legs start to kind of spray out and they're having a hard time holding themselves up. Organs start to shut down once they get really, really large really quickly. Got a lot of lazy ones still laying around at the feeder. Nobody wants to stand and eat. They just want to sit and eat. But that is the update for this week on the meat birds.